I've been walking around Lisbon for a few days now, taking in the city, the trams, the views, and just letting it all sink in. This trip from Paris to Lisbon has been unforgettable. So in this video, I want to share some of my reflections and answer the questions people keep asking the most. So people ask me what was hardest about the trip, but I like the question, what was my favorite thing? In a trip like this, it's all about the experience, the memories. It will be hard, I wouldn't do it. It's an early Sunday morning and I'm going on a tram. For me, it was the quiet roads. The food, always something new, every day. And after a hard day, it was always the good cold beer. And making these videos, it kept me company. The videos are very important for me because next year I will look at the videos, I can see what I can do better. Another question that people ask about is the loneliness. Never lonely on the road, but here in Lisbon, feels a bit lonely. Experiencing the city alone is totally different. The truth is, I was never lonely on the bike. I had my mission, the videos keeping me busy, both shooting and editing. And I met very many like-minded people on the bike. Pilgrims walking and other road cyclists calling Animo, reminding me that I was never alone. Animo means keep going, you can do this.
Okay, with you here on the side, looking at him and smiling. Okay?
I like this. Another question I got was how do you ride so far every day, and no rest days. The honest answer is I didn't think about it like that. For me, every morning was just about getting back on the bike, moving forward, one day at a time.
Yo sé que el mundo no es para mí, que con fortuna yo no voy. Yo sé que quieres que odie todo, que nunca viva la vida feliz. El viaje es largo y hay que caminar, y de mi suerte no voy a llorar. Toda mi alma la voy a entregar, y si me muero fue bueno viajar. Fue bueno viajar.
The answer is simple. Preparation and simplicity. I kept my gear light. Anything I didn't need, that meant only one pair of underwear. Eating healthy and regularly over the day. Good chamois cream for your behind. And in the middle of the trip, I found a good padding for my seat. That made all the difference. On the bike, I stayed in zone 2, called conversational pace. And the most important thing is training. I did 10 hours a week. I think 5 hours a week is enough for a good experience in a tour like this. If you want to ride long, planning is the key. You want to plan the route so it's not too hilly. You want to have it interesting so it's fun to ride, you want to ride. And then you avoid big cities, because big cities are slow, a lot of traffic lights. You have to stop a lot, you get lost. So avoid big cities. On my Paris to Lisbon tour, I never rode unless I really wanted to. If I was tired, I just stopped. If I wanted to push on, I pushed on. So the question, how do you ride so long? It's a very difficult question. Does it really matter how long you ride? Some people are riding even longer than me. Some people shorter. Doesn't matter. But in the end, it's all about training, planning.
La vida no te va a perdonar por el tiempo que quieres gastar con opiniones de los demás que solo te quieren atrasar. La vida no te va a perdonar por el tiempo que quieres gastar con opiniones de los demás que solo te quieren atrasar.
Next question, what was your favorite country? The answer to this question is more about the regions, not the country. Paris was great, beautiful, full of energy, but I really don't like to cycle in a big city. I took the train for a reason. It was mainly to skip to the Loire Valley, which I was very excited to. The Loire Valley and Bordeaux was great, fantastic regions with quiet roads and amazing food and wine. The Atlantic coast was not my favorite. Too many tourists, too few campsites, and the cycling just didn't feel as free. Then came the Basque Country. I loved it. The Greenway cycling pass, the landscapes, and of course the food. Pinchos in Pamplona and Logroño, staying at hotels, going into town in the evening, it was great. Loved it. It was hot, but it was manageable. Camino was something special too. Sometimes the route was too rough for the bike, but that's when the Spanish road saved the day. And honestly, Spanish drivers, the best. Finishing the Camino in Santiago was a highlight of the whole trip. Crossing into Portugal felt very exciting. The roads, the cobblestones, very harsh. But as I moved south, everything changed. Better roads, better bike path, and more natural landscapes. That part of Portugal I really loved.
Okay, excuse me.
So my favorite, in the end, it's Spain. The Camino was the most powerful experience and the Basque Country left me hungry to come back again. That's the beauty of traveling by bike. It's not just about reaching the end, it's about the places you can't wait to return to. This Bike Shop packs your bike for 50 euros. Comes the big question, where should I go next? I've been thinking about places like Poland, Slovakia, maybe Croatia. But I love to hear your suggestions. Where do you think the road should take me next?